Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, we're recording. Good. Sweet. So, welcome everybody to Intern Inspo episode 5. I'm starting to lose count. We're doing this so much. Episode 5 it is. We're back. We got 2 brand new segments for you this week, 1 returning segment, and we're going to kick it right off with a segment that you've never seen before, that you probably didn't even see coming. You're like, whoa, what's going on? I didn't see this coming. Hudson might have made mistakes before. Mike Williams, well, we know Mike Williams makes mistakes, but here we go. Coming right up, blooper reel. And action. Oh, hi. Yeah. Welcome to Hudson Hollow Hudson. Wow. All right, we're doing that again. Take 2. Hey.
Hudson's Hollow Hotcakes,
Hot
presented
cakes.
by McDonald's.
Hot. That's right. Beautiful. We're responsible, and we can make the friend again. It's so funny. Wee woo. Mike. Wow, I suck. I suck. I love you. I love you. Not at all.
Okay. 3, 2,
No,
and action.
I'm good whenever though. We good?
And action.
So we're good?
And action.
So is that yes?
Action.
No. We're gonna have a show, no mic whatsoever. Let's find out what our first segment is gonna.
Are you ready for Be Like Mike?
That was the bit I was gonna do. And this time, Mike's out of here. You're never gonna see Mike again. You're never gonna see Mike again. We're gonna go to story time, featuring special guests, Justin Fisher, and more importantly, Benny Fisher. Let's go. It's gonna cut, and they're gonna see your big face. Wow, boy, oh boy, am I embarrassed. That's embarrassing. All that stuff you just saw, yeah, I'm embarrassed by that. Though that stuff is the stuff that I'm embarrassed by. I mean, can't you just see that my face is just turning all shades of red? I'm so embarrassed. What a fool I am. I know I make mistakes just like everybody else. I know you guys have probably put me up on this high pedestal because I have my own show. But yeah, I mess up sometimes. It's okay. Well, without further ado, let's head right in to our next segment, our returning segment, one that we've done a couple times before. The segment where I get to get my own opinions out, ones that probably no one cares about, but are the correct opinions. It's time for Hudson's Hollow Hot Takes. We're back. Hudson's Hollow Hot Takes is back. It returns. I get to let you guys know about some more opinions that I have that no one really cares about, but I care about deeply. And this week, we are going to be talking about chocolate rice cereals, specifically 3 of them, and where I would rank them. And this is extremely important to me. See, growing up, I was a big fan of Cocoa Krispies. Cocoa Krispies, favorite cereal as a kid, no doubt. Delicious, crunchy little rice pockets full of chocolatey goodness that gave me some chocolate milk to drink after. What could be better? But there are 2 other cereals in this category that I want to talk about. One that you probably definitely know about, which is Cocoa Pebbles, right? They're Flintstone counterparts. And Dino Bites, which is made by Malto Meal and you can find in like Walmart and stuff. Now, I have a definitive rating of these 3 cereals that might be a little bit controversial. All right? We're going to talk about first my second favorite, the one that's in the middle of these 2. We're going to start with place number 2, and that goes to Cocoa Krispies. Yes, it's the second best of the bunch is Cocoa Krispies. Perhaps the most popular of the bunch, and my favorite as a kid is now Cocoa Krispies because I've tried another one that I like more, and we'll get to that later. Cocoa Krispies, nothing wrong with them. Perfectly delicious. They're still crispy when you put the milk in. You eat them, you got like 10 minutes to eat those things, and they're still perfectly delicious. Great cereal. Now, I'm going to talk about my number one. And this is where it gets a little wacky, a little wild. The best chocolate rice-based cereal is Dino Bites by Malto-Meal. And the only reason it's a tiebreaker, because I think they're basically the same exact thing as Cocoa Krispies. They're slightly better because you can get this gigantic bag for the price that you'd buy a normal box of Cocoa Krispies for. This gigantic bag you can get for way cheaper, and you have cereal for weeks. For weeks. I mean, every morning for a week, you can have for like 3 weeks, you can have a bowl of Malto-Meal's Dino Bites, and it's always a good time. It's never not a good time. Now, some of you might be saying, what? You place Dino Bites, and maybe even some of you are saying you place Cocoa Krispies above Cocoa Pebbles? Yes. Yes, I did, and I'm not ashamed of it because Cocoa Pebbles should be ashamed of themselves. They should be sadly booed off stage of the cereal world every time they show their face. You know why? Because maybe they're good. Maybe they taste good. But for 3 seconds, they're good for 3 seconds. Unless you like sloppy mush. Unless you like sloppy mush of chocolate cereal, get rid of those things. Those things are nasty. Those wet cardboard chocolate flakes that are floating into your cereal. Come on. The only thing worse than those is their fruity cousin, Fruity Pebbles. Those things, fruity cereal. Get out of here with that. Don't even get me started. But yes, definitive ranking of chocolate rice cereals. 1, Malto-Meal's Dino Bites, no doubt. 2, Cocoa Krispies. And 3 is the Cocoa Pebbles, the worst of the bunch. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him ever again. If you pour me a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles, I'll probably say thank you because it's still cereal and it's perfectly good food and I don't want to be rude. But in my head, I'm thinking this could have been Cocoa Krispies and this could have been Dino Bites. Just a shame that I've been served a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. Sorry, Bam Bam. It's just the way it is. Peace. And that's just how it has to be. It's just the truth. Mike disagrees with me, but Mike is always wrong. Mike's never right. No, Mike, put that edit away. You're wrong. Sorry, Cocoa Pebbles lovers. It's just the truth. Krispies and Dino Bites just reign supreme. It's just the truth. But now, if you want to open up with me to Exodus chapter 32 so that you can follow along with this brand new segment that I really think you're going to enjoy. It's going to be a fun time. It's a segment that we call Lit Skits. So Moses had gone up to Mount Sinai to speak to God and had been given tablets that were written by the finger of God himself. He had been there for less than 40 days where we meet up with Aaron and the Israelites. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, "Come, make us gods who will go before us. And as for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him." Aaron answered them, "Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing and bring them to me." So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, "These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt."
All right. Give me your gold. There we go. And we have God or something. We shall worship it and eat and drink.
So the next day, the people rose early and sacrificed burnt offerings and presented fellowship offerings. Afterward, they sat down to eat and drink and to indulge in revelry.
All right, I'm just gonna go grab the food. Should I tip you? No, okay. Hey guys, we got some pizza. And OJ. All right. You want a slice? You want a slice?
Then the Lord said to Moses, "Go down, because your people, whom you brought up out of Egypt, have become corrupt. They have been quick to turn away from what I commanded them, and have made themselves an idol cast in the shape of a calf. I have seen these people," the Lord said to Moses, "and they are a stiff-necked people. Now leave me alone so that my anger may burn against them, and that I may destroy them. Then I will make you into a great nation."
Yo, I'ma kill all these fools! After all I did for these clowns, they start worshiping the Chick-fil-A mascot made out of that golden buttery sauce.
But Moses sought the favor of the Lord his God. "Lord," he said, "why should your anger burn against your people, whom you brought out of Egypt with great power and a mighty hand? Remember your servants Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, to whom you swore by your own self, 'I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky, and I will give your descendants all this land I promised them, and it will be their inheritance forever.' Then the Lord relented and did not bring on his people the disaster he had threatened."
Whoa, guys. Hey. I know, they're all a bunch of idiots. Trust me, I know more than most. They're all pretty dumb. But maybe hold back on like the whole killing thing. Remember your boys like Abraham, your boy Isaac. Remember me? Like, hey, we're pretty tight, right? We're talking. Hey, maybe if we don't like kill them, I'll go talk to them. I will go talk to them. Just like take it down a notch. How about that?
Moses turned and went down the mountain with the 2 tablets of the covenant laws in his hand. They were inscribed on both sides, front and back.
When Moses approached the camp and saw the calf and the dancing, his anger burned, and he threw the tablets out of his hand, breaking them into pieces at the foot of the mountain. And he took the calf the people had made and burned it in the fire. Then he ground it to powder, scattered it on the water, and made the Israelites drink it. Yo, Aaron! What the heck is going on here? Hey, what are we doing?
Nothing. Why would we be doing anything?
I see it right
You
here.
see what?
Give me
No,
that.
no, that's not mine. Hey, you shouldn't do that. That's all
You
of
idiots!
That's
You idiots!
all of our gold. What are you doing?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Drink it. Do not be angry, my lord, Aaron answered. You know how prone these people are to evil. They said to me, make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him. So I told them, whoever has any gold jewelry, take it off. Then they gave me the gold. I threw it into the fire, and out came this calf.
It was their fault. It wasn't me.
Yeah, okay, Aaron. It was their fault they made you do that?
Look at his face. That looks like a guy who would make somebody else do that.
You're not wrong.
I know.
It's still your fault.
Yarg. Clink. Ooh. Yarg.
Then he said to them, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each man strap a sword to his side. Go back and forth through the camp from one end to the other, each killing his brother and friend and neighbor. The Levites did as Moses commanded, and that day about 3,000 of the people died. And the Lord struck the people with a plague because of what they did with the calf Aaron had made. And they all lived not so happily ever after. The end. And we did it. Another Intern Inspo in the books. Episode 5 is done. Finito. Over. I mean, we had blooper reel. We had hollow hot takes. We had lit skits. What a banger of an episode. I hope you guys liked it as much as I liked making it. Without further ado, I'll see you guys next week for episode 6 of Intern Inspo. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be another banger. See you guys then. Love you. Peace.